Top of the line, I give it the news, there's nothing less. The way I deliver the facts, try to do it the best, man, it's button check. Gotta subscribe and telling you that it's button check. You're not tuning to button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back yet again to a beautiful morning of buttons that must be checked. It's a good week, man. There's so much not only going on in the FGC, but so much good content is out right now. We got Invincible. That series is back and I'm all caught up. I can't wait for the next episode. It's war, baby. And then we got The Boys. The Boys is finally back. I think they only dropped 2 episodes so far. I'm almost done with the second episode. There is a lot. I couldn't be happier, man. I finally got, it sucks, don't it? When you finish something and you're just like waiting for the next season because it takes forever. Either way, I'm talking too much and this episode is taking forever. So without further ado, let's get some buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for Akuma is dead. Daigo done said so. The FGC is debating buttons that need to be checked. There is a lot. Let's unpack. So, you know, some recent buffs, nerfs, patches, period, happened in Street Fighter 6. It went under my radar. I did see some of it. I reacted to what Daigo said, but more so about him and MuraFGC, because you know that FT10 is coming at the end of this month. That's gonna be hype as hell. But since then, I noticed actually Daigo released a video a few days before that one talking about that he's basically done with Akuma. Not only that, he was like, the recent changes that they made to him make absolutely no sense. So we'll check out that. Even other content creators are like going in, basically talking about the nerfs to Akuma on top of the community. But what set it off? None other than Moonsault Slayer. Yes, Moonsault to the Slayer. I noticed he posted this one the other day saying Akuma's usage data falls to an all-time low in total legend players after getting nerfed in Street Fighter 6 recent update. Then he posted this screenshot right here. Let me click on this right here. So he's at the very top. Well, actually he's tied with JP. Then who's that? Bison, Mike, Ken, Luke, Viper, Cammy, Ed, Chun, Jury, Blanca, Terry, Kimberly. Okay, oh, and there goes Alex right there. So you see the top, and then we'll just keep going down. Let's keep going down. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Oh, all the way at the bottom, Akuma. All the way at the bottom, and then I guess one person on random. Is there literally just one person there? So there you go. So he posted that, and that started a huge conversation. So people are reacting to that. Before we get those reactions, we're gonna jump over to VesperArcade. Check it out.
Now listen, guys. Daigo said, buff Akuma or else he's gonna drop this character. So the expectations are high. There's a lot on the line here. He's sick and tired of this character. Will Tokido finally come back? Will he finally drop JP? Akuma bros, hang in there. There's only so many of them left. They all switched to Ryu. All right, Akuma has gone nothing but nerfs for the most part since he's released. Maybe Capcom will finally dial it back. Wait, no, you guys have to be kidding. There's no way. These notes are carefully crafted for Daigo, okay? Hold on. No! No, Daigo!
Did he really say that? The translation says, just when I thought I could, I can't. I didn't even see that one.
No! Bro, that's everyone right now. Dude, that's everyone. No! No, man. Daigo's back on the bench, guys. Oh, God. This is such a crazy night.
All right, we're gonna stop from there, man, and then let's jump on over to who we got. MC Mura as well. Check this clip out.
And to my surprise, I think Akuma got the biggest meaningful nerf out of all of the top tiers, which is weird. I think, at least, right? I think his nerf is probably gonna impact him more than what they did with Ryu. So what are the changes with Akuma? The first one is to his standing media punch, where now this is gonna have like 13 recovery frames. Again, this is not like a footsie's normal, so it's not normal that you are typically gonna be whiffing a lot. The one that actually is significant in my opinion is the fact that they nerfed his crouching medium kick, right? Where this used to be +1, now it is only 0. And this means that if Akuma drive rushes into it, it's only +4. So he used to be able to do that into light kick, but not anymore. Like, this is only now combo on a counter hit. So this used to work naturally, now it's not. But the impact here is that crouching medium kick into the OD adamant flame, this doesn't combo anymore. And I think this guarantees that the opponent have to hold a heavy kick, right? I don't think they can duck it. Plus 20 is so much. Plus 20 pretty much give you like a drive rush mix, right? So because he that is actually insane. But yeah, to crush a heavy punch into fully charged fireball, that's now plus 20 on block.
Then from there, we got Daigo. This is the statement that I was talking about where he was like, I have no idea why they nerfed him. But he also goes on to say that even if they didn't, I was going to be done with him. Like, I think he served his purpose at the end of the road. I just got to stick for him or with him for now. Check out the clip.
やめるみたい。まあ、やめるでしょ。
He said a lot of people are dropping Akuma. He said, yeah, I think so. Kawano is sticking with him. And he said, yeah, I can't quit him yet
やめ
either.
らんないんだよな。でもまあ、ちょっとアレクは
But I will try out Alex.
CC と EWC もらえてる。まあそうだね。だからゆっくりキャラ決めるわ。今年も合金なら、いや、絶対ね。
They said, any Akuma this year? He said, absolutely not.
マジで合金はない。
Akuma is not
マジで
happening.
合金はないっす。てか、スウェーデンもやめてるからね。
And then right there, he says, honestly, I would have quit Akuma even if they left him alone, to be honest.
スウェーデンも余裕のやめだったから。
No question.
微強化でも余裕のやめだった。
He said, even if they slightly buffed him, even if they slightly buffed him, I still would have been done.
モチベっつうか、いやいや、もう、ダメで
He
しょ。
said it's not a motivation issue exactly. He's just not going to cut it.
さすがに。
Let's be real.
いや、別にさ、その、
He said, I mean, it's nice to have a clean justification for quitting Akuma. Damn.
このプラス20の意図がよくわかんないんだよな。
And then right here, he's talking about, I don't really get the intent behind this plus 20 frame situation.
プラス20ってさ、何があんの？前ステプラ 1？ まあちょっと離れてるとね、一応もうちょいプラス取れる。大パン先端灼熱前ステ。ああ、取れるね。ああ待って、これはちょっと、どんぐらい隙間空いてるの？普通に。
So he's kind of using it to dash in.
プラス20って何のためなんだろうな。
But he's still
別に
confused.
6とかでいいんだけど。
He's like, plus 6 would have been fine.
てか、なんなら4でいいんだけど。
In fact, plus 4 would have been fine.
4にしてほしいな。
Who needs plus 20?
いや、これもね、いや、これね、無敵以外だと割れないとかだったら、俺これは、ちょっと評価したかもしれない。そう。全くない。
He said, yeah, there's no point at
世
all.
の中に意味のないことって
This is
な
the
いよ。
funny part right here. He said, I'm generally of the mind that nothing in the world is without meaning. But
ねって思いながら俺生きてんだけど、結構。そう思う人
that's how I usually
これに
think.
関しては、
He said, that's how I usually think. And yet, this is one thing in the whole universe that's truly beyond, or I'm sorry, that's truly devoid of meaning.
唯一、宇宙で唯一無意味。この宇宙でつい
He said, I finally found something in the universe that's completely pointless.
無意味な行い。普通に置き攻めした方がいい。これは宇宙初です。
This is the first meaningless thing in the whole universe. All right, let's stop right there. Damn, this man is so disappointed with the latest patch, or with Akuma anyway, that he's like, I'm usually of the thought that nothing in life is without meaning. Until now, this is the first thing in the damn universe that is pointless. Damn, it's so bad for Lord Daigo right now that he's questioning his whole damn outlook on life. That's how he's looking at this patch. You know, I also heard that Blanca was slightly nerfed, but I don't know. That's just me reading comments and stuff like that. I haven't had a chance to dig into that. So I don't know what the damage here and how Mena feels about his character, because they're already character locked. So Mena's rocking with that Blanca and Daigo's rocking with Akuma. He's like, yo, let's just get this over with now, because if we don't, we're probably never going to get to do it, especially to this degree. So they're running it character lock, and they didn't know what nerfs were coming when they agreed upon this. But even Daigo said, he was like, it's not going to matter. I'm already committed to Akuma for this. You're committed to Blanca, so let's run it. But after, Daigo was like, no more Akuma. I cannot stand this guy. He's not going to cut it. He said, I'm going to try out Alex and then maybe Sagat as well. So that just leaves me like, damn, I wonder to what disadvantage or how the guys are feeling on both sides, not just Daigo. Now that they're looking at these nerfs and like, shit, I gotta run one of the biggest FT10s of my life with this character. All right, now we got that FGC reacting right here saying Shoto players would sell their mother if it gave them 50 MR. And this is them when they're responding to Moonsalt's post that we just checked out earlier about Akuma not being used as much anymore. Broski right here saying the nerfs went too far, literally unplayable. You know, he's just having some fun with that. But Shoto players don't have any loyalty, so this checks out. Mind you, he got one deserved nerf and a ton of new shiny tools to play with, LOL. Below that, Akuma got a minor nerf while receiving a solid compensation buff, and his player base is in shambles. Then this is an example of why statistics shouldn't be taken at face value. Yes, Akuma is a popular character, but the majority of Akuma players are the type of players who would drop him for a better character, aka Sagat. Why play Akuma when you can play Sagat? And you see a lot of that. You really do. People are calling them tier whores. They're calling Shoto mains tier whores, and anybody that plays Akuma is like, y'all got no loyalty. Y'all are complaining all the time. Right here, you can see they say Akuma got a flaw for once that wasn't low health, and them dipped, LOL. Capcom finna buff this so much that he's gonna be top tier in Street Fighter 7. What else? Tier whores. What did I say? They straight up calling them tier whores, and I'm so fucking dog shit with this character in KKKK, and then you see right here, you got Lily and then Akuma, and then wrapping it up, Shoto players as loyal as 90s R&B artists, damn. All right, so how we feeling about that? I don't know if this is an attack on Shoto mains or just Akuma, but it's a lot. A lot of people like, yo, he's been bad. You know, Daigo, obviously one of the biggest voices in the FGC, talking about this character just doesn't have it. To the point where he says, even if they slightly buff the man, I still would have dropped him. He just doesn't have what it takes. I just hate that he has to go into this legendary FT10 with Mena, with a character that he basically hates. Right? That he's basically disappointed in, but he's like, yo, I've been using him the most. He did say that he thinks he doesn't do too bad against Blanca. He was like, I actually like the Blanca matchup when it comes to Akuma, so he has that working for him. But we already know, like the last time they met in Street Fighter League, not too far ago at the Cap Cup, Mena won. He 3-0'd him. Now, Daigo did take some rounds, but at the end of it, Mena won. You know, but it goes to be said because even in his interview, he was like, a lot of times when I've been called out for this thing, I was never the one that started it. I was always the one that finished it, and everybody always counted me out. But when I had time to focus, when I had time to lock in and train, which is what he's doing right now, somehow he pulls it off and he still wins. So I don't know. Is Akuma dead? Are Shoto mains tier whores? I was under the impression that everybody was a tier whore. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day, we were more character loyalists, but maybe that's just because we're so esports now. Like we're in the competitive scene. Like we're always following the pros and people are wanting that cutting edge, especially with the pros. I mean, it seems like you just got to pick who you want to not only vibe with, but the best or the character that gives you the best chances to win. So either way, Akuma dead. Are you a whore? Let me know. That was one more time, Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling, man. Hey, there's a lot going on, man. I'll post tonight if we have like an emergency one or something we need to talk about. Otherwise, you'll definitely catch Butt Check tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So appreciate the massive love, man. We got a lot going on behind the scenes, so I just thank you guys for all the mad support. It's about to be Friday, and as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace!
Blah blah blah. Subscribe.
Smash Poppy, you are the lamest fucking player that has ever lived with your fucking cunt gimmick trash ass Bowser. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I better never fight you offline. I'm fucking camping you. I'm making your family watch. You fucking trash cunt. GG's though. Asshole.